Hi, so the next couple videos you'll be watching are of me from a year ago making a couple statements about a post that I made and how some of the negative comments affected me. The comment that I made online was that white women with mixed race kids should do research or practice or figure out other ways to maintain their mixed children's hair. I was highly emotional and highly offended by the things that were said in my post. And these are videos over the course of about 8 or 9 hours as the comments got worse. I was attacked by a couple white guys on how I was being racist and how it's funny how I try to be something that I'm not. And I don't know what I was trying to be that I'm not, but I missed a couple comments because I was so angry. So the video jumps around a little bit, but I'm hoping you can kind of get the gist of it. I don't know why I'm posting it now. I just felt like it needed to be put out there because it's gonna help somebody. It's gonna piss somebody off. It's gonna offend somebody, but that's life, right? So if you are gonna get offended by what I'm about to say about hair, you might need to actually look at something deeper inside of yourself because it's hair. Like, if I have to shave my head tomorrow, it's hair. If it grows in nappier than it is now, or gray, or thinner, or whatever, it's just hair. But me even saying it's just hair is a lot because at the same time, people use hair to hurt people. And that's really weird. Like, in this time in our lives, we need to rejoice and be thankful for the differences we have. And hair is one of those number one differences. And so I'm sharing this video because I felt really strong about it and I never deleted it. And it's a year ago today. And the people who were attacking me on social media are not really in my life anymore. Mostly because of that video and that comment that they made on my Facebook status. I jumped around a lot. You'll see. To the comment that I made yesterday about mulatto children, and that usually entails some kind of blackness in them, mixed with some kind of race that typically has a better grade of hair, or I won't say better, a straighter grade of hair, because I love mine. I don't want your straight hair. You can have it. But it is I feel in love and in knowledge that I make that comment. I feel like that I have a lot of biracial friends. I've talked to a lot of biracial kids, and all the hair is different. All their hair is different. But the number one thing I heard from every and single one of them is that their moms were white and they had no clue what to do with their hair. I'm so upset that I even have to, like, I mean, I really don't have to do anything, but that I felt that I needed to come and explain myself over a comment that was neither hateful nor racist, but it's a big issue. Like, when your child is being bullied or growing up and thinking, holy crap, what do I do with this thing? And then they go and they experiment and they damage their hair, experiment, or you damage their hair trying to do stuff that is not in coordination to their hair. Honey. But it is what it is. A lot of people will never understand the struggle and the job that it takes to have black hair. These are crowns, and we have to polish them daily for them to be presentable. And what society deems presentable and what you deem presentable is not always the same thing. And what you find ugly and what they find ugly is not always the same thing. I never meant for my statement to come off in a negative or condescending attitude. It was more or less that I saw a white mom walking through the store with her 2 children that were biracial, and their hair was everywhere. No, I didn't go up to her and say, oh, fuck, why didn't you do their hair better? Yeah, that would have been fucking racist for me to be like, why you as a white woman want to come in here, have a baby with a black person, and not fucking do their hair right? That would have been racist. You know what? I didn't say shit to her. She came to me and said, I fucking adore your hair. It is awesome. I wish that I knew someone that could do my kids' hair. And I've heard that a lot. Not to me, like not always to me, just in general. Like, I wish I could give my kid what they needed, because hair is important. And so I say to every woman out there that does not know what they are getting into when they are sleeping with a black man that is going to give your child coarse, coolly, straight, whatever hair, you should do your research. A lot of your research will have to come after the child is born, because you got to figure out what pattern they have, what curl pattern, what density, what porosity, what everything. And you need to know those words when you're dealing with a coarser texture of hair. And if you don't, that's the problem. That is literally the issue. No, you don't need to slick a bunch of Blue Magic on a baby's hair and think that's going to make everything okay. No. And no, you don't need to wash it every day and think that's going to be okay. People don't educate themselves on hair in general, or hair products. And you should. Especially if your hair is completely different than your child's hair. It is. I did not say black moms were perfect in hair, but because our hair is more closer to the texture of whatever child we are having, it is easier for us to make adaptation to what we have going on. But it is hard to go from a mother who wakes up every day, washes their body and their hair at the same time, gets out the shower, their hair dry straight as a bone, or they might have to dry it because some people have a little curl craziness, to, oh, I gotta spend literally an hour to 2 hours on my child's hair now because their hair is different than mine. So, no, you cannot go to the store and buy whatever shampoo you want. No, you cannot go to the store and buy whatever conditioner you want. No, you cannot go to the store and buy whatever oil, mousse, whatever you use, and do it on your child's hair. And that is the problem. My hair is an extension of me, and it has definitely made me grow as a person. And that's tragic that my hair has literally that power because of the societal views over natural hair. And so, yes, me saying a comment like that is not racist because I have been through the struggle, the real struggle, the craziness, the stupidness of people judging curly hair. Thank you. Hair is such a big subject. It is such a big thing. And if you could 1 second realize what hair does to a young woman, a young child, how people talk to them, how people approach them, how people even give them opportunities, you would understand what I said and why I said it. Because there will be jobs that I will not get because I will not straighten my hair. There will be jobs that I will not get because I have dreads in my hair. And I'm at this point in life where I don't care because I've grown out of that phase of caring. But I have had supervisors tell me that it wasn't professional to have curls in my hair. It wasn't professional to wear my hair natural. And to them, I say, fuck you, for real. Like, it's serious. It's down deep, you know. Love you, but fuck you. So when I say do research on hair, I think, you know, at the end of the day, I might have been hasty to say white women. But not really. I think that Black women need to do research also and do better, not to give these kids these tight hairstyles, breaking their edges, breaking this, breaking that. But that's because of them trying to conform to a societal norm. My issue is that when a biracial kid is raised and has not only has to figure out who they are, but they also have to completely learn on their own how to do their hair, how to put certain products, how to do it. It's like they should have help. They should not go to school and ever be bullied and ever have to worry about, oh, well, I ain't got no black aunts, or my mama ain't got no black female friends that can help, or even male friends, because there's a lot of male beauticians out there that are fucking awesome. But I feel like until you've lived through the struggle of the black girl mane or the black S mane, you don't know. I've had white people who are not born naturally with straight hair. Their hair is curly and it is hard to manage, and it's a driving force in their life, like to the point where they almost have depression, have, mental strain from it. Okay, ladies, can we be real? Can we be honest? Can we really acknowledge the elephant in the room of hair? We all need to come together and say enough is enough. Whether I have coarse hair, whether I have biracial hair, whether I have straight hair, we need to all come together and say enough is enough. Our kids, our teenagers, our adults should never be broken down into tears because of hair. I made a comment a couple days ago about white women and biracial kids. I changed my status from biracial kids to mulattoes. Mulattoes definition being black and white. There are a lot of black and white babies, or black and native, or black and Spanish, or black and whatever. But when you mix this glorious mane with whatever ain't, and you don't have a clue on how to tame that glorious mane, whether you're taming it just for a good appearance or whether you're taming it for whatever reason, if you want to relax it, if you want to diet, if you want to do whatever, you need to be aware of what you're doing. Cannot under moisturize or over moisturize these babies' hairs. You cannot overwash or underwash these babies' hairs. You cannot over dye, over process, overheat, overdo all this stuff, because it is fucking an issue. Yes, you can make it racist if you're a fucking person who has never had to grow up, or even for one day wake up and think, shit, I gotta go 2-3 hours before I can even leave the house because my hair is an extension of who people are going to perceive me as. It should not be that important. And it has been. And it will remain that way for a while. Black women, ethnic women are getting to the point where they're stopping it. They're like, I'm going to be who I am because this is who I am. I'm going to stop damaging my hair. I'm going to stop covering my hair up. If I want to cover it up, I can. If I want to damage it a little bit, why am I damaging it? This extreme need to be part of the white society is the problem. No, it is not racist for me to say, hey, can you research and practice on these poor babies before you decide to like hurt them by straightening it, by sending them off to school looking like craziness and their friends. And let me tell you, honey, these little kids, they are ruthless, honey. They are ruthless. I had a kid, and I promise you, this kid was under 7, maybe 8. Daddy, her hair is wrong to me. And I'm thinking, how much hate have you put in this poor baby's heart that she thinks that my hair is wrong because it's not her hair, because it's not like her hair? Or how much undereducation or underexposure because she thinks that? And that's the problem. That's where we're at right now, is that you have people who are in the family telling you, you need to do something to that hair. You need to fucking fix it. It don't look good. And we need to raise strong babies that say, what? Bitch, this is my hair, and this is how I'm gonna rock it today. And if you want to rock the fuzzy fro, walk the fuzzy fro. And if you want to have something tame, have some tame. And fuck, as mothers, we need to give them that fucking ability to do so. And so if I say, hey, black mothers, research, good for you, good, go. Yes, you're right. I should just say all fucking mothers of any child with ethnic hair, go fucking research and go do the best for your child. Because for some reason, hair has become a fucking mess. Why do we have 30-year-old women at hair salons having complete breakdowns because of their hair, because of conversations about their hair? Why are we having people who still look in the mirror and say, I'm not pretty because my hair is not straight, my hair is not long, my hair is not the way I want it to be? Why? Girl, because when this thing go gray, it's going to be gray. It might have some blue, purple, pink, some kind of crazy streaks in it, but believe me, the base color is going to be gray. Believe me, this hair is going to be dreaded and it's going to be natural because I ain't doing it no more. But I used to be that girl. I have to have it straight. I have to have it perfect. I have to have it laced, dyed, girl. I got the pictures to prove it. And then you run into somebody that pushes that button, that pushes that fucking button so bad that you're like, who the fuck you talking to? You don't like my hair? Good. Fucking good. And so it starts that way. Then you have a relationship where they say, I like your hair when it's straight. Why don't you do your hair straight? I don't care that you almost died last time you did your hair straight. I just want your hair straight because that's how I like to see it. If you support me as a partner, as a fucking spouse, why would you want me to ever use something or do something to my hair that could actually affect my health? That's where I'm at. I just wanted everybody to understand that at the end of the day, this is my crown and I wear it proudly. And when I wear it crazy, I love it. And when I wear it looking like Celie, I love it. And when I do or used to straighten it, I loved it. It's only these outside motherfuckers worrying about it that ever made me choose to go natural, to be honest. Because I was like, who am I straightening my hair for? Who am I to making these decisions for? Because at the end of the day, I love curls. And I ain't about that life. Okay. So, I wanted to follow this comment up with a more personal response than just, I'm not racist. The comment could be misconstrued just because that person is upset with how his life is. At this point in my life, I'm aware of how hair affects young women every day. Every day. Like, there are so many things in life where people don't cry, don't break apart, don't fall apart. And you can have a conversation about hair and hair loss and hair gains and hair textures and hair differences. And women, black women, are still shedding tears because of the pain that they had to go through. And as a mixed child with a mother who does not know how to handle a mixed child's hair, it can be detrimental to that person's ego, to that person's ability to grow and become the person that they need to be. Not forever. I'm not saying this thing is going to stop their growth, but it can be a big stumbling block in their life to deal with the fact that their hair dry, their hair is fuzzy, their hair is different. You walk into a room with a white mom who doesn't understand that you as a mixed child should not be somewhere, because yes, racism is alive. Racism is alive more than it has ever been in my whole 31 years of life. And yes, these kids with the Make America Great Again, it's like, people want to say, oh, it's Trump. It is Trump. It is very much a spinoff of what he has put out. If I can say these things and still be the president, if I can say these things out loud and still be a respected person of the community, why should I hold back? That is what they mean when they say this is because of Trump. It's not like Trump told these kids to go out and act like an asshole to these Native Americans. No. What happened in the last 4 years is that people who are racist, who have been racist before Trump, who are going to be racist after Trump, think it's okay. I'm not going to get in trouble. And half of them are not getting in trouble. Half of them are not having any issues. But a lot of them are stepping up to the wrong ones and they getting their face knocked in. So it is because of Trump. For the ones that be like, oh, you're President Obama or whatever. Fuck. At the end of the day, whether it be Trump or Obama, they politicians. And politicians are always going to say what they want to say to get voted in and do what they want to do because it's their beliefs or whatever. I'm not a party favor. I don't do the whole Democratic, Republican, liberal, whatever. I don't care. I have beliefs in myself, and I have beliefs in my religion, and I have beliefs what's right and wrong. And if you don't have those same beliefs, that's fine. Because that's what this country is based off of, that you can have different opinions than me, and that's fine. Now, as far as this whole, I feel like, minority privilege of, oh, that's racist when a white person says this or that, but it's not racist when a black person says it. This is the difference between the comment that I made and the comment that was said, well, what if I said this? So first of all, I did not say that white women stop doing your kids' hair wrong. If you like your kid to have fuzzy hair and that is the point of them is to have fuzzy hair, then more power to you. More power to everything. But the hair in a fuzzy state should be well managed. It should be healthy. It should be moisturized. It should not over moisturized. Like, you can't just slap grease on anybody's hair. Like, my hair has literally went through 4 or 5 different textures in the last couple years, where I was definitely a blue magic baby. Like, a blue magic baby. And now, if I put blue magic in my hair at this state of my lock journey, it's nasty. Like, I gotta wash it so many times. So I don't. I put, basic minimum. And you have to put basic minimum in most mixed kids' hair. And that basic minimum could change based off of their dryness, off of their texture, off of their lubrosity in their hair, their ability to take in and dispense moisture, their hair space, which would give it the density. And okay, maybe I should have said that too. Black moms, white moms out there with hair of diversity, go fucking do research. Go fucking do research on your damn kid's hair. Because at the end of the day, if you're raising a child in 2019 that is still dropping fucking tears because they don't know that their identity is and is not tied to their hair, to the point where you should not be depressed because you have curly hair. You should not feel like you're less than because your hair is not straight. Matter of fact, you should feel more glorified because you're like, I can have straight hair, I can do the blowout, or I can do the coarse, coily, beautiful mane. And there are a lot of people who cannot. So, I don't know, I kind of got off track, but I feel like I needed to address a lot of things because I'm not a racist. I'm a realist. If I was born a child of God and God decided that my hair was going to be coily, why are you telling me as a Christian to go do something against what God's will was for me? That's where I'm at. My comment was purely based off of love and consideration that a lot of women do love a lot of different races, and they're not really educating themselves on not only the hair but the skin. The things that happen when you mix races can affect everything. I find that this discussion of hair has become ridiculous. Like, it has literally become insane. That being said, I understand it. I understand the struggle of going natural. I understand the insults of going natural. And yes, I even made a post a couple of days ago about these natural babies that are mixed or biracial. And it's, they don't, if you don't have to struggle with your hair every day or have that the stigma of your natural hair or your curly hair being something, then you don't understand it. And you don't understand why me making a statement about something and as a black woman is not racist, and you as any other race that doesn't have to deal with waking up one day and realizing that your naturalness offends somebody. Your inability to wake up and be straight hair offends someone. I am not one of these natural goddesses that has come out of, I'm tired of perming my hair or tired of relaxing my hair. I was actually born out of other people's anger. Like, why are you angry that I didn't get a relaxer today? Why are you angry that I want to wear curls today? But when I want to wear curls with straight hair, it's okay. So I just stopped doing relaxers in like 2009. And I stopped doing relaxers because of the damage that was being done to my hair. And I was doing the damage. I wanted it to be straight. I wanted it to be everything. And I loved my natural straight hair. I loved my hair straight. And I love my natural hair when it's straight. I literally began to refuse to straighten my hair. Not more because other people were so upset that I didn't want to wear straight hair anymore. And it was funny to me that I always say I'm not one of those Black Power, and I'm not one of those activists against black rights and natural hair and wearing African earrings and, the whole situation, the stereotypical activist, I guess. But now I find that more of my wants to go natural were stemmed in, I'm not going to conform for you. I'm not going to be who you want me to be because you want me to be it. I would rather be natural and fucking rock the hell out of it than be who you want me to be and everybody be happy. Like, no. So I just had a moment. I really don't understand like how people can like still be so obsessed with hair. Like, if you talk about your hair and it still like emotionally brings you to your knees to where you're crying, what? It's like a drug. Like, I feel like I've went through all the stages of hair, and I've went through the struggles, and I've had the tears. But at this point, I feel like if you are in your late life and you are still struggling with what decisions to make with your hair, and you have a career and you have kids and you have like real struggles in life, what are you doing? Because it's crazy. It's insane. Be natural, be straight, be whatever you're gonna be, and love yourself. Like, Why are we not loving ourselves for this hair?